Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Spiritual Practice with the Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I am so glad that you could join me this morning. Well, this morning I'm coming to you from Santa Monica, and I'm babysitting my daughter's new standard poodle puppy. So if you hear some little sounds in the background, she's fine, but she thinks because I'm talking, I must be talking to her. So this morning's daily spiritual practice is a word for the week. And our word for this week is attain. And the meaning of the word attain is to succeed in achieving something we have worked for. And our reading for this morning is from A Woman's Spirit. And we begin with a quote by Helene Lerner Robbins. Many of us think that attaining status and financial success will make us happy. Maybe we have to attain status and material wealth before we can realize that it doesn't fulfill us. If we grew up in unhappy homes, we may have thought that material objects would change our lives. To discover otherwise takes wisdom, and we are only now seeking that. The attainment of wisdom gives us happiness, that happiness that we have sought everywhere else in our past. All that we have longed for comes to us when we stop the rush to attain things and focus instead on the miracle of our spiritual being. Life is full of wonderful paradoxes. Utilizing the tools of this program helps us to discover them. Science of Mind is all about changing our lives by simply changing our thoughts. But let's not mislead ourselves. Having status and financial success doesn't preclude happiness. It just won't guarantee it. Finding God and settling for wisdom does. And so our affirmation for this morning is, I don't need anything special to be happy. My reliance on my higher power will give me lasting happiness. My reliance on my higher power will give me lasting happiness. Wow, it's powerful, isn't it? So let's just take that deep breath in, let it out with a sigh, and let's connect with our higher power. I invite you to gently close your eyes. Feel whatever's beneath you, the sofa, the chair. Just let it take your weight. Allow it to support you. Drop down into your heart. Feel your heart open. Feel yourself surrounded in love. And know with me right now, in this perfect moment, all is well, and so are you. As we step into high consciousness, we prepare our minds for the life that we want to live, the life that is filled with the wisdom of the divine, as we take this time to go deeper and connect to our higher power. I ask you to just allow the silence to take you deeper and to remind yourself, my reliance on my higher power will give me lasting happiness. My reliance on my higher power will give me lasting happiness. My reliance on a higher power will give me lasting happiness. My reliance on a higher power will give me lasting happiness. My reliance on a higher power will give me lasting happiness. And that higher power is within me right now. I connect to that higher power. I know that my connection to my higher power will give me lasting happiness. I know that my connection to my higher power will give me lasting happiness. And so, as our journey comes to a close, we send great thanks to the universe for the wisdom that we have received today, knowing that our connection to our higher power brings us lasting happiness. I am so thankful that you start your day with me in a daily spiritual practice. I'm so grateful for the light that you share in the world. I'm so grateful for each one of you who joins us each morning at this time for a daily spiritual practice. I send you much love and many blessings. I remind you all is well, and so are you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next Wednesday for Points to Ponder. Thank you. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay for the Center for Spiritual Living.